Hello people, my name is Ferdy and in this video I will talk about using the right size unit for your fonts. So I will close this, I will close this one, and what I will do, I will go to version 3, so over here, and then I go for a heading. I will make sure that in the layout everything is below each other. Now I want to duplicate this heading a few times, or I say Command D. Below that, I want to have a text editor. Now I want to make this H1, this one H2, and then until H6. So let me fast forward. So over here, I say this is a heading 1 in pixels without clamps. Let me duplicate this. Normally you should not have 2 H1s, only one. So Google knows, hey, this is the most important title of your website. So this will be a heading 1 in RAM with clamps. So over here at the style, I can say that this should be 64 pixels. I copy the style, I paste the style over here. So what is happening now? This is fixed. This is in pixels. That does not adjust. But since we're talking about accessibility, other people that also need to have a great experience when they view our website, pixels is not ideal. Let me show you why. Over here, I'm going to use 64 pixels. And over here, I say it's in RAM. So what I will do, I will go to the style and I will go to typography and it says 64 pixels, but I will change it to RAM. RAM by default is 16. So if I say RAM 2, it is 32 because 2 times 16 is 32. Thank you. So if I want to have 64, I need to go for 4 RAM. So what I see now is that it is exactly the same size. So I click over here. They're exactly the same. So what happens now if I drag this to the right? I make it smaller. The size stays the same and nothing adjusts. Look at this. If I go to my settings, I'm like, hey, I want all the text to be bigger on my computer screen because I'm having a hard time to see things. And I go to the settings of Chrome. I go to appearance and I decide to change the font size for me personally to very large. Now, look at this. This is made in pixels and it stays exactly 64 pixels. This one is 96 pixels. This one adjusted because of the settings of that dearly beloved grandmother who wants to have bigger text on her screen. And that's why she adjusted those settings. So this is staying the same and this one is going with us. And that's what we want. That's why we're going to use RAM. And there's even a better way, RAM in combination with clamping. So let me bring this back to settings, appearance, and bring everything back to medium. So now they're the same again. We can make use of clamping. What does it mean? It decides for itself how much the font should shrink based on the width of the browser or the tablet or the device. And in order to do that, it looks a little bit complicated. That's why I created this for you. If you go to ferdy.com and click on search and you search for best sizes, that could also be completely other blog posts, but it's in this case talking about best sizes for your website. Look at this. We can make use of clamping and a RAM is included in that. So look at this. I click on clamp. I copy this code for H1. Then I go to Elementor. And just for the sake of the tutorial, I will adjust it over here. So I click on typography. And instead of using RAM, I click on it and I use custom. And now I paste this. And now look at this. What it says over here on a big screen, it's 52 pixels. So let me also adjust this, bring it to 52 pixels. So they have the same size. But now if I shrink it, look at this. The one on top stays the same, but the one below becomes smaller based on the width of my screen. In this case, I don't have to adjust every single element, every single heading or text for other devices. It does it at once using clamping. So I'm a fan of RAM and clamping. I'm also a fan of glamping, but that's a totally different story. So what I need to do, we're going to talk about classes later, but if you're also still going to use the old version, we go to Elementor, site settings, then we go to typography, and over here at H1, so we have it everywhere. I copy this code, clamp, and H1. Typography, I bring it to this one, and I paste it. Bam. Then I go to the line height. I change it to EM, and I say 1,2. So you see there's a bit more space. It's too much. I forgot it's not 1.2. It should be 1.1. So with these settings, you will save yourself a lot of time. So I go to H2, go to my website, and I copy this and see line height 1.15. So over here, I paste this, and then I go to line height, EM 1.2. I go to the third one. So let me fast forward, and then you need to do this with every single header. Save the changes. Let me close it. Let me make this text longer. I paste it, and then I get rid of the paragraphs. So I have a long text, publish. I go back to the site settings, to typography, and here at the body, I say RAM, and I say 1. Then I go to line height, and I change it to 1,6. So it's easier to read. Save the changes. Let me go back to global fonts. Over here, I do the same. I say EM 1, line height, EM, sorry, needs to be RAM. I was checking if you're paying attention, 1.6. I'll do the same over here, secondary. So I go to RAM 1, and then line height, EM 1.6. The third one, almost there, RAM 1, line height, EM 1.6, and the latest one, line height. Let's do line height first this time. EM 1.6, and then here RAM 1. So now everything is optimized for all devices. In the next video, we're going to talk about the Atomic editor.